Yo, what's up everybody? It's your host Molly here. Today's video, I will be sharing with you the time that I saw Billie Eilish live in concert. I'm so excited to do this video. I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but it recently was the 2-year anniversary of when I saw her, so I feel like this is perfect timing. I have a lot to share from it, and I'm going to be reading stuff off my phone, which, yes, I have a Billie Blosh phone cover. I can't wait to share everything with you guys, so hope you like it. I guess I'll just start with, as many of you know already, I am a huge Billie Eilish fan. I became a fan of her in college, and, I love her music. I love who she is. She saved me, and she just inspires me so much. She's incredible. And back in 2019, in like the fall, she announced that she was going to do a tour for her Sleep album. It was called the Where Do We Go tour, and she announced it, and it was going to start in like the spring of 2020. I was surprised on Christmas from my parents with tickets to the DC show that she was going to have in March of 2020. I was so excited. I was going to go with one of my friends who loved her too. But of course, COVID ruined everything, and literally the week before I was going to see her, everything was canceled, and I was like, damn. And I was very upset. I mean, I was really looking forward to it. I love her so much. I've been dying to see her live, and, it never got to happen, so it was very unfortunate. However, in, like, the spring of 2021, she said, hey, I'm going to come back on tour for Happier Than Ever, because that's when she was going to release her Happier Than Ever album. And I was like, oh my God. So I, ran to my dad, and I was like, Billie's coming back. Let's get tickets as soon as possible. And, knowing, how famous she is, I knew that the tickets were gonna sell out like that. So we got 3 tickets, one for me, one for my mom, and one for my dad, because my parents are also Billie fans, thanks to me. I basically indoctrinated them. But it was official. We were going to see her February 9th of 2022. I was so psyched. I was like, thank God, I can't wait to try this again. I hope nothing bad happens. I've just been so patient. I want to see her so bad. And so I was really anticipating it at that point. And of course, when it was approaching, I was like, please don't let anything happen. Please don't let COVID, don't let anything bad happen to her, or me, But luckily nothing bad happened, and I actually got to go to the show, and it went as normal. So yeah. So on the actual day, I was home from school. I came back the night before, and I actually had school that day. I had a few classes online, but I was basically get me out of here. I just want to go to the concert already. And yeah, I started to get ready. I bought my parents and I matching shirts. These are the shirts that we wore to the show. I got these off Amazon, and I just thought that they were so stinking cute. I was like, if we don't match, what the hell are we doing? Because it was the first time in many years that my parents and I had went to a show together, and since my dad bought the tickets, which, guys, they were expensive. Don't ask me. And so, I wanted to give them back as a thank you for, getting the tickets and coming with me. So we all wore these to the show. And I styled my hair. I painted my nails the night before, and I was wearing my Blosh necklace, and I was wearing her Eilish perfume, which I have over there, and oh my God, it's my favorite scent. And by the end of the night, it was lingering off me, because I will tell you, it was a sweat show, and I'll explain why. So we got there in DC a little early because we wanted to get dinner first, because the show was not till later in the evening. So we got dinner. It was really nice, and we got to Capital One Arena, which is where we saw her. And my mom bought me a shirt, which I have on my bed right now. This was the official tour shirt. There were a lot of designs, but I really liked this one. And on the back it says all the cities and stuff, which is really cool. And I was like, yes, finally, I get to own something like this. And they had snacks and stuff, and my mom said, we're probably going to be in there for a good while. You should probably get a snack. So we got me a chocolate chip cookie ice cream sandwich. And pretty much to this day, I associate those snacks with seeing her. Because, like, I, like, ate it when we were waiting for her, which I didn't finish it, but I don't know, like, does that make sense? Like, just certain details about an event can just stick with you and you think about it long term. Like, hopefully, if it's a good thing. That's how I feel about the chocolate chip cookie ice cream sandwich. And I will say, when we got there, it was crazy crowded. It was a sold out show. Like, there were so many people of different ages, even like different ethnicities. Like, it was just so cool to see the diverse group of fans that she has. Like, it's just crazy that she touches so many people's hearts, and it's just so cool to see that. And like, most people did look around my age, late, like, 2021, but we saw people that were like little kids, like whether they were like 5 years old, and like even like grown adults who were like 70 or something. Like, my mom told me that like the seats behind us, there was like a couple who could have been like in their 70s or 80s, and it's like, you're at a Billie Eilish show? Like, I mean, she is just loved by so many. And yeah, there were a lot of little kids running around like, Billie, 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 whatever. But it was just so cool to see that, and it's just nice to know that you're going somewhere where everyone there is there for the same reason you are. And, we're here to see Billie Eilish. Fucking legend. And where my parents and I sat, we actually sat, like, we weren't too close, but we weren't too far away either. We were kind of like in the middle. We were like in like the upper area, but we had pretty good seats. It actually was the same seating where my friend Abby and I saw the Impractical Jokers, because they went to the same arena. So we basically sat in that same area. And that's why I picked those seats for when Abby and I saw the Jokers. But yeah, we saw Billie in that area too, which was perfect. Perfect. Billie did have an opener at her show. It was this rapper singer named TK Maidza. Apologies if I'm pronouncing that wrong, because I had never heard of her before. But she got the crowd really hyped. She was really cool. She was really fun, and her voice sounded pretty good. And she was like, "Are you guys ready to see Billie?" And like, the music was just so loud and just beating through the heart. Like, there was just so much bass, but it was really cool to watch TK. I'd never heard of her, and I thought she did really, really good. So, A+. TK opened up for probably like a half hour. I think it was from like probably 8 to 8:30 or something like that. And then there was like another break, and then around like 9 o'clock was when Billie was coming out. And let me tell you guys, the way that it opened up, I really can't describe it. Like, the stage lights, the music, and just, oh my God, like, everybody screaming. It was just nothing that I've ever like experienced. Like, I would say this is probably my favorite concert I've been to in my life. I mean, I've been to quite a few concerts in my life that have been really fun, but this was just like nothing. I'm really surprised that the roof did not blow up. I mean, it was just insane, loud, but fun and connective. And like, it was just, it felt like a dream, and I just couldn't believe that I was there, and I was really happy that my parents were with me, because they would have missed out on something huge. So Billie comes out on stage, right? And I'm screaming at the top of my lungs like bloody fucking murder. Like, I did not care if my voice was going to be gone or my throat was going to be sore. I was screaming so loud. I was bawling my eyes out. Like, I was hyperventilating. I could not breathe. Like, I was just stumbling, and my dad was like, "You're okay. You're okay." And it was just, oh my God, like, I'm in the same room as her. Like, what the heck? This is so crazy. And Barry, a friend, comes on, and everybody's jumping and getting at it. And oh my God, it was so cool. It was really, really awesome. And I cried many times throughout the night because I was just completely starstruck. And like, I had been going through some stuff with my life, and just being able to finally have that time to just escape all that and be here with someone who I look up to and love with all my heart. I couldn't ask for anything. It was phenomenal. I mean, if any of you have been to a Billie show, you would get it, but for those who haven't, please go to a show of hers. Okay, like, you'll be sorry if you don't. It's amazing. And please, if any of you have been to one of her shows, comment down your experiences. I'd love to hear them. She was connecting with us too. Like, she was like talking to us and like telling us like, what we could do. Like, we can jump, we can scream, and I just love that she was really connected to us because, she missed us too. And it's just nice to know that she really cares about us and, sees us as her family. And that's really why I love her a lot too. And oh, it was so magical. There were many points during the show where I was like, I love you, Billie! Like, go, babe! Like, me just, like, cheering out many things. And at one point, she was, like, talking to us, and I was, like, waving. I mean, just because I wanted to. And I'm 99.99% sure she waved at me back. Because, like, she was, like, looking in my direction where, like, we were sitting. And I mean, it really did look like she was waving to me. And I turned to my dad, I was like, you saw that, right? He was like, yeah. And I'm like, I witnessed. So if Billie waved to me, thank you for waving to me. I love you if you see this video. But that was pretty awesome. I was like, what the hell? Like, at least, like, if that's one kind of way that I'll connect with her personally, God bless. And since I was crying a lot, my eyes were like burning because I was wearing makeup and like I kind of had to make myself stop crying, but I like couldn't help it because I was just so happy, but like my eyes were burning so bad and I kind of had to stop myself. But at the same time, I didn't like want to cry the entire show. Like, I wanted to make sure that I was, living in the moment and just, making as many memories there as I could. But yeah, the eyes burning was not really fun. And pretty much during every song, there were visuals behind her because they had like green screens or whatever behind her or like projector screens, and there were visuals for like every song. So it was so cool to see those. And of course they had like little monitors on each side of like the stage. That way like people from afar could see her better, and just being able to look at her face and like the features. Oh my, indescribable. I mean, she's just an angel. She's so beautiful. And Phineas was there too. He always performs with her. He was playing the keyboard, playing guitar, and that was really awesome. I was so excited to see him because around that time I started to listen to his music and I was absolutely obsessed with it. So I was really excited to see him too. And at one point he was playing the like bass or whatever, and he like walked up to the front of the stage and everybody was like, Phineas! And it was so cool to see him too, and he's just as talented as she is, and he pretty much like makes a lot of things happen with her, and he's an awesome guy. I'm really proud of him too. I cried in the car all the way home. Like, I was just venting to my parents, like, I love her so much. Like, she came to me during a time where I needed it. Like, she's not like anyone I've ever listened to. And, oh, she's so beautiful. She makes me happy. Like, I'm here because of her. Like, I was just going off and off. But they were so glad that I felt that way. And my parents were even saying that they can't believe that they got to experience that too. And they were so excited, just like I was, and I was happy that they enjoyed themselves as well. And like the day after, my body was sore as fuck. Like, it felt like I did an intense workout. Like, I was jumping, I was dancing and screaming, and truth is, I never really realized that screaming can really make your body sore, because like you're like using your back, if you think about it, because you're kind of like, ah, and it's like, ooh, but like, I don't know, but anyway, like my hips and my back and my shoulders, like my neck, everything was sore, and like my voice was gone for like a month. Like, I mean, I could still talk, but like my voice was so raspy. And I mean, Billy kept on saying, like, scream! Like, I don't fucking care what you're going through! We are right here! I want you to scream your asses off! Or whatever. And I was like, that's my girl! That's what I'm talking about, okay? Because, like, that's what we need, okay? Like, why do we have to be so, like, content? Like, you're not going to be content at Billy's show, everybody. Listen up, okay? She will get you off your ass for you to have the best time of your life, because that's what matters to her, okay? And she's there to have fun, too. And, I give her so much props for that, because she's probably sore as fuck too, and I'm like, you go, girl. Come on. Sing through the pain. Dance through the pain. Like, I love it. And if you guys are wondering what songs she sang, she pretty much sang, like, songs from When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go, and Happier Than Ever. And there were some songs that she, like, combined together, but it was really nice to hear a variety. And she even sang some songs that she, like, released a long time ago. Like, she sang Bored, which everybody was like, oh my god, she's singing Bored, because like it's one of those where it's kind of like an oldie and like not many people might know it, and she may not sing it as often, but people were happy to hear that, which I was too. And I mean, I was just singing at the top of my lungs to everything. Like, I just, like no one could help themselves. But there was one point, she was singing her song Male Fantasy, and she was singing by herself because everybody kind of wanted to hear her, because that song is very personal with like the way it's sung and what it's about for Billie. And it was really nice to hear her do her like own kind of solo. During the song Your Power, Phineas and her sat next to each other and they were both playing guitar and singing together. It's like, iconic duo were right there, like. But overall, there was so much pure bliss I was just so happy. And I couldn't thank God for, you know, bringing her to my life and blessing her with all her unique talents, and for my parents for, you know, loving her too and coming with me. But it was just so fun and crazy, like I said, but it was amazing. Nothing like I will ever experience again, I don't think. And I would see her again in a heartbeat, even though it literally will take me 2 less limbs to do so. I'm so proud of her, and I'm just glad that we got to go to the show. There was no problems with it, and God is so good, you know? Oh, and one more thing. So, like, before she started singing Happier Than Ever, which was the last song that she sang of the night, there were confetti, like cannons or whatever you call them, and there was confetti going everywhere, and I actually picked up one. Here, I'm gonna go like that in case you can't see it. Like, I didn't catch it as it was falling. Like, I caught it when, like, the show ended, because, like, it was kind of hard to catch them, but I found some near me, and I picked up this, and I have it with me still to this day. Yeah, that's the story of me seeing Billie Eilish live. Man, I can't believe it's been 2 years since I saw her. It feels like yesterday, guys. I love you, Billie, so much. Thank you guys for watching. I've been your host, Molly. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.
Hi, guys. So, that footage is a lot, and I know that it's pretty upsetting, but I think that it's really important that we're aware of what's going on, and that we know so that we try better, and I want us all to protect the planet, and protect each other, and protect our family and our people, and we need to protect each other, and take better care of the planet, and I love you guys, and I'm here with you, and I stand with you, and I love you.
I got everything I
this
wanted.
Song is dedicated
I love you, Billie.
I had a